So where do you sit with like client acquisition cost? Because like I think we briefly discussed it together, and I've discussed this with a few people in the last couple of weeks. Like you got the price you charge, the LTV that you have, and then you have what it costs to acquire the client.
Yeah.
So there has to be a happy medium of like, we work with this person for a certain amount of time to get this much dollar value. But if your like client acquisition cost is like 80% of the fee, like you can't just look at how much someone's charging and the LTV.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
like
target ROAS, return on ad spend, cost per acquisition. So you would generally have a cost per acquisition cap that you need to stay under.
Yeah, that'd be like what, 30%?
Profitable. The target for that is 3 to 1.
Yeah.
So 30% exactly.
Yeah.
So if your LTV is $2,000, it's $600 to acquire a client. And then you do the math on that. It's probably like you need to reach out to 50 people to get a client. So then your cost per follow can be up to $12.
Yeah, because I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, oh, such and such has, charges this much and whatever. And I was like, you got to know the return. Yeah, because I'm like, if you don't know that, I'm like, how's it any different to you charging $80 a week and then working with them for 3 times the length?
Yeah, so I was talking, I think it was fitness. I can't remember. Someone that was doing $1 million months. So our mentors are in a program that's like the metric is $1 million a month, and they're all trying to get this plaque to do $1 million a month.
Yeah, it's sick.
And she was like, oh, this like dude was doing $1 million months, but profit margin was like $100K.
Yeah, see, there you go.
And
case in point.
We had someone actually present that were like, oh, we did like 3 million in a year or something like that, but they took home like 150 grand.
Yeah, see again.
So it's like, well, I could make 150 grand.
It's a lot of risk, man.
Doing nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
well, think about all the investment you're putting in to get back. That's a risky as model.
So they had like, they built a website, they built an app. Like, well, the expenditure was really high.
So it's taking into consideration build
Yeah,
up.
but like
the second year wouldn't be.
You would assume, right? That they spent
running costs
fucking $500,000 on the build. Now they don't have to pay for that. They're in a good spot.
Yeah, okay.
But this guy that was all ads, the one that was doing the 100.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, I'm not, I know what it takes to do 7 figures. I can imagine what it takes to do 7 figures a month. To take home the 10% profit margin.
Yeah. I think it's just an important lesson to like why these numbers are valuable.
Yeah.
Because you can just get hung up. Like if you only get hung up on the LTV and what they're charging weekly, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I should charge more. I should this. I should that.
Yeah.
Like we're like charge more. Like sure.
Yeah.
But know how much it costs to get somebody in too. Because that's what you're going to work out at the end and go like, okay, this is the return I'm getting.
I think too, being in that room and everyone only talks revenue.
Yeah, of course. Well,
so as a PT in a world of business coaches that are all talking revenue because they want to impress you, I'm going to tell you guys, we've done 40 grand since we got back.
Yeah.
Our yearly outgoings are more than you make. So just like full transparency.
Yeah.
Our outgoings as a business is more income than you make.
Yeah.
But we did 40 grand in 15 days. So the 40 grand is ultimately all profit because we're at a baseline for that to be true. But there's months like last year when we did 50K, that was like, cool. That was putting us just into profit.
Yeah.
After a slow kind of burn. So when you're walking around and you're seeing people flexing their revenue.
Yeah, they're not telling you
you don't know what they're fucking
outgoings.
making, man.
Yeah,
I've sat down with people that are like 10, 20K month ad budgets that are claiming that we're doing 50K months. It's like, okay. Like profit margin wise, I've got coaches doing $5,000 a week that do no fucking ads.
Yeah.
So like they're like, oh, I'm only doing, say like a $10,000 a month coach. 10K months is what we're promoting, right? That's the outcome, standout PT. If someone's out there doing 30K months but paying 20 in acquisition, you're in a better spot than them.
100%.
Because you're not doing all the work.
Yeah, 100%.
Because making the 30, you still have to make it. So I think that's important as well to note that like you're always going to compare yourself to fudged numbers that make people
Yeah.
look more impressive. They're not going to give
Yeah,
you.
you both could make the same salary. for
Yeah.
just what they're doing to get
Post your
theirs.
P&L and let's look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you'll see, like, and we have it. It's like our product's $7,500. So we made 40 grand. Do the math on how many clients that is.
Yeah.
When you see 40 grand, you're like, fuck, it's like $1,000 per client.
Mm.
So they did 40 sales in 15 weeks. It's like, no, we have a high ticket product. 15
Yeah.
days, we have a high ticket product.
Yeah.
So it's a different gap.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's harder to repeat.
Yeah, and there's less of them too.
Correct.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the 1 to 3 is good. So if you're making $2,000 a client, which is probably average 26-week minimum term, $100 ish a week,
Yeah.
a little bit less, expect to pay $600.
Yeah, I think.
And that's what everyone fucks up with ads. It's like, oh, I spent $50 and didn't get a client.
Yeah.
Like, brother, you got 10 weeks left. Like, keep running your ad for another 12 weeks, you'll get a client,
Yeah.
and you'll still be 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Tim posted this one yesterday. I laughed and said it's me, trying to spend not enough, and
Oh, was it? It was the
It's like-
pictures, the vote.
it's the fucking yacht that's like your marketing strategy.
Yeah.
And then it's your budget, and it's
Yeah.
a fucking
It's like one of those
raft.
and the expectations. Yeah,
It's a cruise ship.
super yacht.
Made me fucking laugh.
Yeah, I
Um,
lulled at that too.
the other thing that we did, and this is probably a lesson again, a take home for you listening. I realized the people that I had been looking at as competition weren't even in our market.
Yeah,
Just like they're not even selling to the same people.
Yeah.
It just made no sense. Just like, oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? It's like, it just doesn't matter. They're not even selling to the people we're selling to.
Yeah.
So if we get it all the time in Standout that people like, Jess said it this week, compares herself still to us. It's like, you're not selling to who we're selling to.
yeah, absolutely not.
Like, why? And ironically, I would compare myself to Jess's socials and the community and stuff. Like, you're fucking killing it, dude. Teach me.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
comparing yourself to people who aren't even in your fucking space.
Even fuck, how random is this? I was thinking about this in the shower today.
Good place.
Absolutely. So where all the thoughts happen. You can still even be in the same market and not even occupy 0.000000001% of that market. Because
Yeah.
like,
You're not fucking Apple, bro.
yeah, say, yeah, because let's say like full scale, your 300 people are in Standout. 300
Yeah.
of all personal trainers.
All rent model personal trainers.
Yeah, bro, that's like 10
that want
gyms.
to do online and
It's like
face-to-face.
10 gyms.
Yeah.
15 gyms maybe, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking pathetic when you think about
Yeah.
like, oh, these guys are competing with us. Like, it's so, yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's the old saying holds true. Like, there's a seat at the table for everyone to eat.
Yeah.
It really
100%,
is.
yeah.
And I think you and I matured a lot when we moved into the online space because we were like, you know, when you're in a gym, you are like,
Right.
yeah. Like, I don't want you to sit at this table.
Yeah,
I know you
yeah.
got to eat too, but I'm gonna, and I know for me, and you were competitive too. Like, we were like, fuck, we want to be the busiest coaches. But when you get online, you get humbled hard.
Yeah.
And you also go, oh, hang on a minute.
Doesn't matter.
There's like at least 26 million people in this country
Yeah.
who like
And
you're
I just
gonna-
need 30 of them to like me.
It's just so it's the light bulb moment. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. Like,
Imagine walking
Yeah.
into a room and like say your reels are getting, even if it's 1,000, a reach of 1,000.
Yeah.
It's like 30 people to like you.
yeah, man.
That's it.
Stand in front of 1,000 people anywhere. that
30
would be-
of them need to like you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you'll be okay, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's so
yeah.
it's so life changing when you think about it like that.
So our real problem was positioning and market understanding.
Yep.
Like, we just weren't communicating well enough. And when I said our blind spot was we've been running STC Learn for 10 years as an education portal through the mentorship that then turned into Coaches Academy that then evolved into Standout PT.
Yep.
That has been an external brand for us for 10 years.
Yeah.
So fucking Brainwave over here, I'm going to create a business coaching product that's different to stand-up PT. Because we've always ran our coaching as our own thing, connected to stand-up, but not as connected to STC Fit, but not it. Right? We have our own model. I was like, well, I'll make my model for coaching. It's the fucking stupidest thing ever. Now that I look back at it, I'm like, that was so dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
So, thankfully, I had someone to look at that runs a very similar model to us.
Yeah.
In terms of the delivery. And I was like, well, they just have a face of the business. And then they have a dude that kind of does all the businessy shit.
Yeah.
Not all of it. Like, they split it up the same as we do.
Yeah.
But there's clear roles.
Yeah.
There's clear, this is the face, this is the person that brings everyone in, and then this is the person that makes all of that happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what I need to do. Now, there was turns out there was lots of stories around that in terms of like why I was resistant to it, why I didn't want to do it. I fucking did a 4-hour unpacking money journaling session on the flight home, just trying to break why is this happening.
Yeah.
And there's shit to do with if I get everything, it'll be taken away because shit that happened in my childhood and all that kind of shit. And it's well, if that happens to me, it's okay. If it happens to the team, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
So it's well, let's just do it over here. It's fine.
Yeah, I get it.
So taking full responsibility of my face is the brand. Everyone eats based on how I perform was woof.
Yeah.
That's a big step. That's probably less relevant, but I'm just being vulnerable for you.
Do you hold your responsibilities to that? I hold my responsibilities to that degree, though.
Yeah.
That's why I get so anxious when you guys ask me to do shit.
Yeah.
As in big project stuff, like the rebuild and stuff, because I'm like, this needs to produce outcomes. This needs to get these guys clients. This needs to get them,
because if my gear doesn't work, everyone does.
It's kind of looking at it from a different. It's like they leave, then it's the same. Like you did all the work to get them in, and then they're not happy with the outcome, so that's my responsibility.
Yeah,
I feel like that's high achiever.
Yeah,
like high achiever syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're just like fuck. Like, what happens if I don't deliver? Which, it's fucking crippling.
And the worst part is you think you're not delivering and you're probably just undercommitted.
Yeah.
Because you're scared that if you fully commit and
it's
you fuck
fear.
it up, then it's on you.
Oh, 100%. It's all fear.
Yeah. So if I go all in on this and it doesn't work, I failed. If I don't, it's because I didn't. How
different is it when it works, though?
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the issues that I had was spoke to my psych about this. It was we had a huge win, and the next month I was just dragging my fucking feet. Just couldn't get going. There was shit that I knew I needed to do that was taking me 48 hours to fucking do something that took 2 minutes. And I was I don't know what's going on. And my thing was externalizing all the success and internalizing all the failures. And this one you can relate to listening. You have a good month, it's lucky. I just had this reel pop off, or I had this client, refer people, or whatever happened that you're able to, externalize that outcome. So I was we're just, I didn't change anything. Nothing really happened. So it's not, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't get this result. So then next month I had to repeat it. But I had to repeat it.
Yeah.
I had to find another 50K month.
Yeah.
Which was then oh. Well, last month it didn't happen because of me. So I have no proof. I have no, nothing to stand on to say I've done it because I didn't own it. I was the team. It was whatever. So then how do you do it again?
Yeah.
Whereas this time I'm nah, I fucking did this.
Yeah.
So next month I'm yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's a big mindset shift. And it didn't happen just by that easy.
No, it's not
you just decide.
Yeah, just reflected and went, okay, let's change it.
Yeah, there's a lot of I wrote 9 pages on the flight over.
Yeah.
Alone, trying to unpack all this shit to get it out of the way. A lot of really difficult conversations with myself and going to talk to someone to unpack it and get out of my own way and all that shit.
Yeah.
Not that this needs to be like you need to go to therapy to grow your business.
No, you just need to do the clarity unit, stand at PT.
That's right. That's right. We'll fix everything. You don't need a therapist after that.
I've done it. I made the activities, and I probably still need therapy.
So yeah, just make a note of if you're doing that,
Mm.
externalizing successes, and then internalizing failures. It's a really common trait,
Yeah.
especially for high achievers, and it makes it really hard to win next time.
Yeah.
All right, so something that also was really interesting was identifying percentages of the market, which if we look at who we're targeting, like only 45% of personal trainers make 100K.
Yeah.
So 65% of the market needs standout PT, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because we're doing 10K months, 120K a year if you haven't done the math.
Mm.
So only 45% of people are doing that. Or better.
Mm.
So there's 65% of you that aren't. And then that sorts of framework of like, okay, what's actually troubling them? Can't take the holiday that you want. Your savings isn't building the way that you want it to. You're looking over your shoulder, you're like, fuck, I'm kind of working real hard and I'm making okay money, but nothing's getting ahead. You're
Can't do it
trapped.
forever.
That conversation is like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
There's no upside. There's no growth. Everything's one-to-one return. There's no leverage. There's
Yeah.
no...
What happens if I want to have a family, buy a house?
Yeah.
I need that stability, right?
Yeah, well, STC Fit like was built off the back of that fear. It was like, I can't do 5:30 till 8:30 every day for the rest of my life. Like, I was in a long-term relationship at the time, and I was like, if I'm 30 with kids and shit, I can't do this.
Yeah, it's a rough lifestyle.
Yeah, man, like, it has to be something else.
Mm.
So what people want is like clear plan, low risk, because you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot to throw around. Like when you come onto a standout call, you're not like, yeah, I've fucking got 10 grand to throw at a program. Hopefully it works. Like, you just don't.
Yeah.
So we're not that expensive, to be clear. But what you're giving us is a lot of what you have. So the reason we do an onboarding call the way that we do, the reason we give you an 8-week sprint is go and pay for us now.
Yeah, go get it.
Message every old lead you have. Use our template. Contact every person that's followed you in the last month. Use our template. Use this, use this, use this. Go get a fucking win and pay for us this fucking week.
Yep.
And what, Em did it this morning?
Yeah.
For what, 4 days?
Yeah.
6 leads, 2 calls, 2 sales before 7 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
Like fucking crazy. So they want a clear plan, low risk, proof, and direction. Like that, if you're listening to this, I hope all of that ticks that box. I don't want to have like really extensive financial commitments. And they want to know that where they're putting their money is going to work. And we've been in this position.
Yep.
And we've paid people that it hasn't worked and got to the point where it's just like, bruh, we're fucking 100K deep. No one's actually solving the fucking problem.
Mm.
So I think that's a really important thing to think about. Then let's go into like what we've changed. Actually, we will leave it where we are for now, and we'll go into what we've changed and how we're playing it out next week.
Yeah, we have another week of impact.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think the take homes now, is your product broken? Or is it your lead generation strategy?
Yeah, where's the actual break point?
Instagram has gotten harder to generate the same amount of attention. So growth is more challenging, but I would bet you're not doing the thing that actually acquires the clients, which isn't just posting.
Yeah.
And that's why you're not growing. And then you're stopping posting and doing all the basic shit because you're not getting rewarded because Instagram's harder for attention. So you're no longer getting the attention. You're not getting clients. So it just snowballs down and you do even less. Reflect on if you're externalizing wins, internalizing failures, and make sure that you're on top of that. Is there anything else?
I think so.
No,
I think that was it.
that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Know your numbers. So yeah,
That's another thing. Is all of this
Know your numbers,
is
man.
possible,
Oh yeah.
and all of these conversations. Like when I do the standout consults, I'm just like numbers for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Literally the first thing we do on the onboarding call. Here's your business tracker. Go and watch the video. Do the lesson on how it works.
Yep.
And I'm like, if you ask a question and you don't have this filled in, it's no different to your client not filling in a program or your check-in sheet.
Yeah.
Can't help you. Like,
yeah. And that's exactly the same. The amount of trainers I sit down with that don't even know how many clients I have.
yeah, insane.
Don't know how much they made last week. Don't know how many consults they're doing. How many DMs.
Retention rate.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. What? How long does people stay for? I don't know. Maybe. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Do they or don't they? Maybe. What does that mean? Do you feel like everyone's cancelling because 2 people cancel inside the minimum term, but 5 stay? So, yeah, like literally my consult to find out what's wrong with your business is literally just metrics. And then, like, even in the one-on-one coaching I do, like, you need to learn all of this. Once you've learned all that, it's literally open the tracker and go down the list and go, that's broken. Run the math. Okay, what's your cost per follow? No, that's good. What's your response rate like? No, that's good. I sat down with a dude yesterday. All his numbers were perfect. But we did the math on his numbers live because I had 2 quarters worth of data on his response rates, his booking rates, and his close rates.
Yeah.
He's progressing at like putting on a client every 2 to 3 weeks, but the turnovers kind of just keeping him in the same spot. So went through it, and I'm like, okay, these numbers are all where they should be. Your response rate's actually really good. Your response to booking rate is like 2% off where it should be. You're closing really well. So what's missing? He had DM'd 45% of his new followers.
Yeah, okay.
So DM'd 48 out of 152. I'm like,
more, mate.
There's 2 clients right there that are worth $2.5 grand.
Yeah.
You just haven't sent the message because it's sitting in the data.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the data, you can't fix the problem.
No.
So, yeah, onboarding call is data for a fucking reason. Yeah, and one where we'll unpack everything that we're tracking now when we get back, and next week, and explain Jess's new role and all that kind of stuff because we've the amount of data we're pulling in every week is fucking wild now. Because we need to go to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you need to go to the next level. Your attention to detail that you've had up until now is no longer sufficient to go where you need to go.
Yeah.
So if you want to do one of those calls and you want me to break down your numbers, what's going on in your business, where you're at, maybe some of these ratios, you're like, what the fuck are you even talking about? What is LTV? Come on a call. I'll show you. We'll go through all the data and identify what the actual problem is in your business and give you a pathway to solve it. Obviously, that pathway is more than likely going to be a standout, but if it's not, I had a guy yesterday, I was like, I can't help you. You don't have control over your own leads. You're in a gym this isn't going to work for.
Yeah.
So I said, this isn't for you, bro, and gave some advice and sent some resources. So if I can't help you, I won't fucking hard sell you into something unless I really believe we can 10x your investment with us. So go to the website, stcfit.com, Standout PT, put in an inquiry, or just DM me. It's just Ben Scott STC. Just shoot me a DM. I'm in there all the time. I'll book a time for you. We'll catch up, have a chat, go through your numbers, solve the problem in your business. While you're here, though, if you got something out of that episode, you don't want to miss next week where we go into the nitty-gritty of the specific changes. We're going to talk about exactly what our new content strategy is because we learned a lot about that. It was one of the main things that we went for, how we're setting that up, how we're managing the back end differently, so what metrics we're looking at and why, and whether or not you need to worry about them in your business to get to 10K, and a few other, no doubt, insights from the two of us as to how things have moved, because we'll have another week of data as well. So hit the subscribe button so you don't fucking miss it. Follow, subscribe, whatever it is, Spotify, YouTube, and then give us some feedback. What do you think of the episode? Are you the type of person that's like us and internalizes the failures, externalizes the wins, and is that plaguing you? And what's your data like? What do you need help with? Was there anything in the podcast we said that you don't even understand what the fuck it is? Just send us a message, comment, do something. Engage with the pod, because it helps us as well, and then we actually get to reach out and talk to you guys, which is what we're here for. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.